So in this class, we're going to discuss now about project crashing. So there's a concept of crashing the time of the project. You can crash the time of the project. Crashing is like you heard of these kind of terms normally, like for exams like IT, JE, or net exam. Before the exam, for 1 month they'll complete the complete portion what you are supposed to study in 2 years, like that crash course and all. Crashing is similar, like the same concept here. Like if you see, they have given some activities here. Some activities are given, okay, and then what is the normal days to complete the activity that is given, and the crash duration means this activity, what you would have done in 9 days, you can actually do in 6 days. Okay, this is what. But when if you try to do in 6 days, you need to pay 20 rupees per day extra. You're getting me? Crashing course. So it's like you'll bring best of man force, and you want to wind up the work as soon as possible. So gradually, what is important here is that the cost of crashing, what you'll pay, that should be lesser than the indirect cost, what you're gonna get, overhead cost, whatever the overhead cost, whatever we are talking about. So that should be the crashing cost, whatever I'm talking about, the crashing cost, that should be lesser than the indirect cost what we are supposed to pay. So if I try to reduce the time of activity 1 to 2, it is supposed to be done in 9 days. I can reduce it to 6 days, but I need to pay 20 rupees per day extra. Same goes with the other activities and all. I hope you understood. So here they're given you the data about an activity, okay, about an activity which can be completed in the remaining the defined time. Then what is the crash duration that is given, and what is the cost of crashing that is given to us. Okay, the cost of crashing is given to us. Now what we need to do, we need to determine what is the normal project length and the minimum project length. So what is the normal project length? So the normal project length, what they are talking about, normal project means they're talking about the critical path. So what is the critical path to work on the normal project length? You just need to draw the network diagram. So you can use the network diagram 1 to 2, then 1 to 3, then 1 to 3, then if this is 1 to 4, then 2 to 4, then 2 to 4, then 3 to 4, and then 4 to 5. Okay. This is a network diagram. Okay, then you can see the normal time. Normal time for this is 9. 1 to 2, this is 9. Then this is this is 1 to 3 is 8. 1 to 3 is 8. Then 1 to 4 is 15. 1 to 4 is 15. Then 2 to 4 is 5. 2 to 4 is 5. Then 3 to 4 is 10. 3 to 4 is 10. And then 4 to 5 is 2. Okay, this is the normal time to complete the work. So I can draw forward pass calculation to determine the critical path. I can do forward pass calculation to determine the critical path. Here you can start from 0, 0 to 9, 9 days, 9 plus 5, 14, 0 plus 8, 8, 8 plus 10, 18. So 9 plus 14 and 18, bigger number, 18. 18 plus 2, 20. So you can understand the critical path for this set of project is how much? 20 days. Critical path is 20 days. Okay, so I can find the not critical path is not 20 path. I don't know. Critical duration is 20 days. Then 20 minus 2, 18. 18 minus 5. 18 minus 5 is 13. 18 minus 5 is 13. Then 18 minus 3. Then 18 minus 10. 18 minus 10 is 8, and 8 minus 8 is 0. So your critical path, you can understand, this is your critical path. So when it comes to this project, you can do this project following different paths. You can see this. If you are trying to do this project, you can do this project following different path. Okay, so the path, project, path, if you see the project path, you can do this project following different path like 1 to 2, 2 to 4, and then 4 to 5. Okay, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 5, or you can do 1 to 4, 4 to 5, or you can do 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 5 is how much time? 9 plus 5, 9 plus 5, 14, 14 plus 2, 16. 16 days. This is 145. 145 is 15 plus 2, 17 days. Okay, and 1345 is 18, 20 days. Can you understand this? So you know that your critical path is 20 days. You know your critical duration is 20 days, not the critical path. Critical path is 1, 2, 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. So your critical path is 1, 2, 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Now what we'll do, you can see that your critical path is 20. Your critical path is 1, 2, 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and your critical duration is 20 days. So by using the concept of crashing, I can reduce the time of doing the work. I can crash this work before 20 days. So for that I need cost loop. I need cost loop. Cost loop is there in front of me. Okay, so next to the cost loop, I can write down the time. Time means time to do the work. So what is the critical duration I have? So this is 9 to 6, means this I can reduce by 3 days. This I can reduce by 3 days. 8 minus 5, this is 5 days. This is 2 days. Then this is 4 days. Okay, and this is 1 day. Okay, so you can see what is the critical path. Your critical path is 1345, right? 1345. See, 1345, 1345, 13. Crashing cost is 25 rupees. 1345, right? Then 1 to 3, then 3 to 4, 1 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. See, 1 to 3, like you ultimately what you will do, no, your critical duration is 20 days, right? So what you will do, you will try to reduce your critical duration, right? You will try to reduce your critical duration, right? From 20 days, your project, you may make it 19 days. 1 minute. Sorry, so guys, what I was telling you, I was talking about the critical duration, right? Your critical duration is 1 to 3. Your critical duration is 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. That is your critical duration, right? 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, then 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. That is your critical duration, right? So here, if you see, for what we can do, the we can reduce the time from 20 days. I can make it 19 days. I can make it 18 days and all. So we'll see out of the slope of the cost where I need to pay the minimum money. So you can see here you can pay 25 rupees. Here you have to pay 15 rupees. Here you have to pay 40 rupees per day. So which is the lowest, guys? So the lowest is 1 to 3, right? You need to pay, not lowest is 15, right? Lowest is not 1 to 3, it is 3 to 4. 3 to 4 you need to pay 15 rupees per day, right? Are you getting me right? So if 1 to 3, if you try to reduce 1 to 3, if you want to reduce the 1 to 3, you need to pay 25 rupees per day. If you want to reduce 3 to 4, you need to pay 15 rupees per day. So what is better option? You should go with 3 to 4, right? Because 4 to 5, it would be 40 rupees per day. You're getting me. So cost of crashing per day means what would be more economical for you? 15 rupees per day, right? Are you getting me right? So your critical path is 1 to 3. Your critical path is 1 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. So 1 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. That is a critical path. Now, if you see 1 to 3, the cost per day is 25 rupees per day. In 3 to 4, your cost per day is 15 rupees per day. 4 to 5, your cost is 40 rupees per day. So which path, which one you should try to reduce first? If you want to reduce the project duration, okay, if you want to reduce the project duration because 20 days you feel is too much. So what I can do, I can focus on 3 to 4, that I can reduce by 4 days, right? Are you getting me? That I can reduce by 4 days, right? So what I can do, what I can do here, I can write here, you're getting right. So I can write here my normal duration of the path, normal duration of the project, normal duration of the project, then crash, then you have crash activity, normal duration, then you have crash activity, then you have crash cost, you have crash cost, okay, then you have overhead cost, then you have overhead cost, and then you have total cost, then you will have total cost. You're getting, so the normal duration was critical path was 20 days, no crash activity, no crash cost. Overhead cost was how much? Overhead cost, if you see for this question, what is the overhead cost? What is the overhead cost? Overhead cost, did you give? Yeah, overhead cost is 60 rupees per day. So 60 rupees per day. Total duration is 20 days. 20 into 60. That would be 1200. So your total cost is 1200. Normal cost is not given. So some problem normal cost will also be given. So that time we'll take consideration of it. Here is not given, so we cannot take their consideration. Clear? Okay. Now I can make it 19 days. How will I make it 90 days? By crashing the 3 to 4 activity by 1 day. So if I crash 3 to 4 activities by 1 day, how much is the cost per day for 3 to 4 activity? 3 to 4, that is 15, right? That is 15 rupees. That I can do for 4 days. That is 15 rupees, right? So that is 15 rupees. So your overhead cost will be 19 into 60. 19 6 is 1140. Now, and your total cost will be 1140 plus 15 rupees for this crash activity, because you reduce the work by 15 days. So your total cost will be 1155. Here only indirect cost we are doing. Okay, direct cost is not given. Then I can reduce it to 18 days. Again, by crashing 3 to 4 for 2 days, the cost will be 30 rupees. Cost will be 30 rupees. This will be 18 into 60, will be 1080. So now the cost will be 1080 plus 30. That will be 1110. Okay. Then again I can reduce it to 17. I can reduce it to 17. Then again 3 to 4 I can crash for 3 days. Okay, then it will be 45 rupees. This is 17 into 16. That will be 1020. Then it is 1020 plus 45. That will be 1065. Then I can decrease it to 4 days. 3 to 4 for 4 days, it will be 60 rupees. 15 forza. Then this will be 16 into 60. This will be 960 plus 60. That will be 1020. That will be 1020. 3 to 4. 3 to 4. That I can do for 4 days, right? 3 to 4. Yeah. That I can do for 4 days. But guys, one thing you notice that the moment you crash it till 17 days, the moment you crash it till 17 days, guys. If you notice one thing, the moment you crash this till 17 days, okay, you crashed it till 17 days. After that, what will happen? You have 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the total duration is for 17 days. Okay, then you have 1, 4, 5. Their duration is also 17 days. Now, if you make 17, 16, by simply focusing on 1, 3, 4, 5, it can happen that it will impact the activity 1, 4, 5. Are you understanding? So if you want to reduce it further, okay, where your 1, 2, 4, 5 where your 1, 2, 4, 5 was 16 days only. Now, if you want to reduce it further, guys, so 1, 3, 4, 5 from 20 days, you made 17 days, right? Till 17 days, there's no problem. Okay, but from 17 days, if you want to make it 16 day, okay, then from 16 day, all three will be together. Now, if you want to make it 16 days, then what you need to do, you have to change this also. You have to change this also. You have to change the other activity also, because now they are interrelated. Now, these 1, 3, 4, 5 both are interrelated to each other. Okay, so what you can do, you can find the path which is common in them. So the path which is common on them is 4 to 5. So if you reduce 4 to 5 by 1 day, automatically, like, both will get 16, 16 day. Crashing, you did both the path by 16, 16 days, and overall, the critical path, you made it 16 days. So now what I'll do, from 16, I'll not focus on 3 to 5. I'll not focus on 3 to 5. What I'll do, I'll crash 4 to 5. Now what I'll do, I'll crash. Now if I have to crash, I'll crash 4 to 5 for 1 day. So 4 to 5, if you see 4 to 5, if you see 4 to 5, 4 to 5, activity 4 to 5, the cost of crashing is only for 1 day. You can only crash it for 1 day, and the cost is 40 rupees. Crash cost. So you can only crash it for 1 day, and your cost will be 40 rupees. And your cost will be 40 rupees. So your cost will be 40 rupees. Okay, until now you have spent 45 rupees till now for the crashing. So the total crashing you spent is 85 rupees. And now this will be 16 into 60. This will be 960. So now the total cost will be 960 plus 85. This will be 1045. 1045. Okay. Now once your project, now because you have crashed the activity, your activity 4 to 5. Now this 1, 3, 4, 5 has become, the duration of this has become 16 days. Now 1, 4, 5, the duration of this is also 16 days. Okay, now 1, 2, 4, 5, that is also 16 days. Okay, 4 to 5 already you crashed, right? 4 to 5 already you have crashed. 4 to 5 already you have crashed. Okay, 4 to 5 already you have crashed. Okay, now if you want to crash it further from 16 to 15 days, now if you want to crash it further from 16 to 15 days, so you cannot crash activity 4 to 5, because that is already crashed. That that could have that you could crash it for only 1 day, and that you did already. Okay, now from 16 days, if I want to make it 15 days, so what I will do for this activity, for this activity, one if I see 1, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 4, 5, or 1, 4, 5, what I can do here, what all I can crash, what all activities which can crash, activities that can be crashed, what all activities I can crash. Here I can crash 1, 2, 3, and 3 to 4. I can crash. Here I can crash is 1, 2, 4. Here I can crash is 1, 2, 2, and 2, 2, 4. Can you understand? So I'll see in 1, 2, 3, 3 to 4, how much is left. 3 to 4 I have crashed already for 3 days. 3 to 4 total crashing available. 3 to 4, the total crashing available is 4 days, right? 3 to 4 I can crash it further for 1 day. So I'll crash 3 to 4. Now for this I'll crash 3 to 4. Okay, and 1 to 4 for activity 1 to 4 5. I'll crash 1 to 4. I don't have any other option. Okay, this after I crash this 3 to 4, then after this nothing will left for this. 1 to 4, how much is the duration for 1 to 4? 1 to 4, you can see 1 to 4, 1 to 4 is 5 days, so enough is there. 1 to 4, enough is there. Okay, this I can crash 3 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 is there, and here 1 to 2 and 2 to 4, which is less. 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 20, and 2 to 4 is 10. So I'll do 2 to 4. 2 to 4 is 10. You're getting it right. So I'll do 2 to 4. So the cost of crashing is 10. 2 to 4. 2 to here I'll crash 3 to 4. For now there's no common activities left. Now there's no common activities left. Now if I want to crash it further to 15 days, so what I'll do, I'll crash 3 to 4. I'll crash 3 to 4. I'll crash 3 to 4. I'll crash 3 to 4 activity. 3 to 4. 3 to 4 means 15 rupees, right? 15 rupees. And that is for which set of activity? 1, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, I'll crash what? 1 to 4, right? 1 to 4 activity 1 to 4 for the path 145, for the path 145, and the crashing cost of 1 to 4 is how much? Crashing cost of 1 to 4. What is the crashing cost of 1 to 4? 1 to 4 crashing cost is 30 rupees, right? 1 to 4 crashing cost is 30 rupees, right? Similarly, I'll crash 1 to 2 or 2 to 4. 1 to 2 or 2 to 4. I'll crash 2 to 4. I'll crash 2 to 4. That is 20 rupees. 10 rupees, sorry. 10 rupees for the path 2 to 4. 1 to 4 5. 1 2 1 2 4 5. Okay. So now the total crash cost for you will be 15, 30, and 10. So the total will be 15 plus 30 plus 40, 55 rupees. 55 rupees I need to crash it. I need to pay. Why? Because I want to reduce the duration from 16 days to 15 days. Okay, total crashing cost will be 85 plus 55. That will be 140 rupees. And now indirect cost will be 15 into 16 is 900 rupees. Okay, and the total cost will be 900 plus 140. 900 plus 140, the total cost will be 1040. The total cost will be 1040. Clear, everyone? So once you made it from 16 days, if you made it 15 days, now you have 1, 3, 4, 5. The duration of this is 15 days. Okay, now duration of this is 15 days. Now what are the activity left to crash? Only 1, 2, 3 here left. 1, 4, 5. How much is left? Let me write 1, 4, 5. This is also 15 days, and 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, and 4, 2, 5 is also 15 days. Which can I crash? 1, 2, 3. I'll crash here. 1, 2, 3. I'll crash here. 1, 2, 3 was 25. No? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 was 25. Already I did 1, 3 to 4. I did. No? 3 to 1 to 3 to 4 to over, right? 3 to 4, whatever crashing was there, it's over. Now 1 to 3 I can use. 1 to 3 is 25 rupees. 25 rupees that I can use now for 3 more days. They here 1 to 4. 1 to 4 is 30 rupees. 1 to 4 is 30 rupees. I have used for 1 day. The total time available for 1 to 4 was 5. Now it left is 4 days. and 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 2 to 5. I use 2 to 4, right? I use 2 to 4, so 2 to 4 again 10 rupees is left. After this it will get over. Clear everyone? So what I will do here, I'll use again for 15 to 14. I'll use 2 to 4 for 1 2 4 5, 1 2 3 for 1 3 4 5, and 1 2 4 for 1 4 5. I'll do that. So if you see the crash cost, so your crash cost here it would be 25 plus 30 plus 1, that would be 5. This would be 65 rupees. That would be your crash cost. So to reduce the project duration from 15 days to 14 days, I need to pay a crash cost of 65 rupees. And while my indirect cost now is 60 rupees. Now my indirect cost is 60 rupees. So you can understand here. So if I see this, so for 15 days, if I reduce it further to 14 days, so if you see the optimal now, if you see 15, if I make it 14, my crash cost is 65 rupees. My crash cost is 65 rupees. Okay, my crash cost is 65 rupees. Now total crash cost will be 140 plus 65, that will be 205. And here your indirect cost will be 14 into 60. 14 into 60 will be 840 if I'm not wrong. So your total cost will be 840 plus 205. That will be 840. That will be 1045. 1045. So your total indirect cost will be 1045. So your total cost will be 1045. The total indirect cost will be 1045. Clear everyone? Now from 14, if I make it 13, from 14, this is one. Then if you see from now you have 1 3 4 5. Now this is 13 days. Now this is 1 4 5. This is, so now you're done. No? You made it 14, right? You've done so far 14. You have done so far 14. 1 4 5. It is 14 days. Now 1 2 4 5. You made it again 14 days. All 14 days you made. Fine. So now what all is left? 1 2 3. I can do 25 rupees. 2 days will be pending. Then 1 2 4 30 rupees. Now 3 days will be pending. And 2 to 4 is over, right? 2 to 4 is over. Now I can do is 1 to, only thing I can do is 1 to 2. Only thing I can do here is 1 to 2. 1 to 2, the cost will be 20 rupees. 20 rupees for 30 days. Clear guys? So then the cost here will be 20 plus 30 plus 20. So this will be 70 rupees, the total. So making it 14 to 13 days, the crash cost I need to pay is 70 rupees. So 14 to 13, I need to pay 70 rupees. 70 rupees. How I'm paying 70 rupees? Because this 1 2 3 path, I'll reduce it from 1 3 4 5. From 1 3 4 5, I reduce 1 2 3, then 1 to 4, 1 to 4 path from 1 4 5, and then 1 to 2 path from 1 to 4 5 will reduce. So my total crash cost will be 205 plus 70, that will be 275. Your indirect cost will be 13 into 60, will be 780. 780 plus 275. 780 plus 275, that will be 1055. That will be 1055. Clear everyone? So now you reduce it to 13, 1, 3, 4, 5. Now it become 13 days. Then 1, 4, 5. It become 13 days. Then 1, 2, 4, 5. It became 13 days. Now I can crash 1, 2, 3 by 25 rupees. One will be pending, if I'm not wrong. Okay, then 145, 145, I can crash 30 rupees, 124 path. The pending, the time duration left with me for crash timing is 2 days. And 122, I can do it for 20 rupees and it would be 2 remaining. So the total will be 25 plus 30 plus 20. This will be what? 75 rupees. Now you can see 5 rupees is increasing. Okay, so you can see this for making the crash duration. Okay, for making this 13. Now this is 13. Now if I want to make it 12. Now if I want to make 12, the crash cost I need to pay will be 75 rupees. So this will be 275 plus 75. So this will be 350 rupees. Okay, this is 12 into 60. The this cost, this will be 720 rupees. 720 plus 350. 720 plus 350. Okay, 720 plus 350. 350, this will be 350. This will be 1070. 1070. You can see this now start increasing. You can see it's actually the total, your total indirect cost is actually, now you can see it's increasing only. You can see very frequently that it was supposed to reduce, right? Okay, but this but this is keep happening. You can see here. So here now, if you notice, for this critical path, which was 1345, now you can notice nothing is left. 4 to 5 already was exhausted. The crashing for 4 to 5 was exhausted. 3 to 5, 4 also got exhausted. Okay, 3 to 4 already got over. Okay, now this 1 to 3 also got over. Now you can see this 1 to 3 also got over. You can see here 1 to 3, 1 to, if you notice here, if you notice here the cost flow, if you notice 1 to 3, the critical path was 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 1 to 3. You could slope it for 3 days. This was 3 to 4 was for 4 days. This was for 1 day. So 8 days you could have done. You could have done that. So max to max 20 days now. You can make it 12 days. Can you understand? Max to max. But if you're using the crashing cost and all, if you're trying to crash it from 20 days, you can make it 18 days. Sorry, from 20 days you can make it 12 days. How from 20? How can you make it 12 days? Please understand this crash. You can understand that this your cost loop was 1 to 3. It 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 was 1 to 3. You can see. So this was 25 rupees for 3 days. This was 3 days. It was 3 days. 1 to 3. Then 3 to 4. It was 4 days, and this was 1 day. So maximum 8 days I can crash it. Okay, and by that, the extra how much I need to pay, that would be 25 into 3, that will be 75, and 15 into 4, that will be 60, and 14 to 1, that will be 40. So this is 175 rupees extra I need to pay, and I can reduce the critical duration. Critical duration here was 20 days. I can make it 12 days. That much I can do. You're getting me. But when you are actually doing the crashing Okay, so from you knew that that the activity one two, if you notice that activity one other activity like 145, it duration was 17 days, this duration was 16 days. So till 17 days there's no problem, you aram so you can minimize 1345. But from 17 days, if you're trying to reduce, you need to make sure that the other part should also change accordingly, because everything are interdependent on each other. So if you're reducing one activity, the path of one activity automatically it impact the other activity. So max to max, I can reduce it for 12 days. Okay, max to max, I can reduce it for 12 days. Okay, so here, if you notice that the minimum duration for my work is 12 days, and after that, no more crashing is possible because all the activities of the path 1 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5 is over. Okay, so your minimum duration was 12 days, and the total cost associated with that was 1070 rupees. Okay, the total cost associated with that was 1070 rupees. Fine. And but when it comes to optimal duration, so the when it comes to optimal duration refer to the duration which yield the minimum total cost, where the minimum duration is the one which where no more crashing is possible. So optimal duration means, you can see where optimal duration means where your cost was minimum. You can see where your cost was minimum. See this total cost. You see where your cost was minimum. You can see your total cost minimum when you can see your total cost was minimum when your total cost was minimum. Your total cost was minimum in 15 days. Can you understand? So the your minimum duration for the project is 12 days, because you cannot crash it further, because all the activities of the critical path are exhausted. No more crashing you can do for them. But your optimal duration, when you talk about optimal duration, you talk about optimal duration. So your optimal duration of the project would be 15 days, because after 15 days, when you are crashing it further, your cost, instead of decreasing, is actually increasing. If you plot the graph of this, so if this was your total cost, 1200 somewhere on 20 days, this was your total. This is your cost on 20 days. On 20 days, this was your cost. On 20 days, on 20 days, your cost was like this much, 1200. Okay, now by crashing it and all, we decrease it. You decrease it further. You decrease it further at one point, and then it will increase. Okay, so this point when it was minimum, it was on 15 days when the cost was minimum of how much? 1040. That was the optimal cost. 1040. When you try to decrease the time below it, then your cost started increasing above it. Can you understand this? Everyone, can you understand this? Everyone, have you understood this? Any doubt, anyone? So this concept of crashing, when we study the concept of crashing cost in the project management, when we are trying to understand the concept of crashing cost in the project management, what we are trying to understand here, we are trying to understand that how you can work on a project management. As you know that the three important objective of project is time, cost, and performance. So if we will not pay much attention to the time parameter, automatically the cost parameter will keep on increasing, because there are some form of cost which are direct cost, which does not get changed, but there are some form of cost which is called indirect cost. This indirect cost will keep on increasing as the time of the process will keep on increasing. So we can introduce the concept of crashing cost. By using the crashing cost, ultimately we can reduce the duration of completing the work. So whenever we are trying to reduce the duration for completing the work, automatically, although the duration will reduce, but maybe we need to put extra effort or extra technology or extra XYZ parameter we need to bring in, so that ultimately the work can be done in least possible time. So the extra input what is being employed, that should be reasonable enough to bring the changes. So what we can do, we can introduce the concept of crashing of cost, where we can bring much more better manforce or much more better machines for limited time period, so that we can reduce the project duration. But every time when we do this, we'll end up in paying more money. So automatically the cost will increase. The whole idea here is that we'll work on the concept of crashing and all. We'll work on the concept of crashing in such a way that the indirect cost, what the crashing is saving, because by introducing the costing will reduce the time of the work, right? So automatically will save indirect cost. So how much will save indirect cost? Okay, if that is more than, if that is more than the crashing whatever we are bringing, till that time working on crashing will be make sense. But if that will increase beyond it, then it will not make sense. So I hope you are getting it. Anyone any doubt? Anyone any doubt? Any doubt, anyone?